24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint.
Here we go.
And
it's lights out.
And away we go.
Copy. Do your best.
Those boys are close. Nick. Just Tsunoda, Leclerc, and Russell. Oh, George got around Charles. And Tsunoda gets around Charles.
Good job. You're P11.
Let's take a closer look.
That'll
Now
get
we're
around
watching the
Hadjar.
action closely here. It's there for the taking. And the overtake is made.
DRS enabled. P11.
Hello. Welcome back. I can indeed, sir. Can you hear me?
Just hold back a little bit. Copy.
Alright, looks like Nick's got a good run on Charles. I still can.
Good job.
We're sprinting around Brazil at the moment. We got Nick up into 5th place, chasing Charles Leclerc. And Russell and Tsunoda aren't too far ahead either, so qualifying went well. Let's go for a move.
Okay, charge on, charge on. Copy.
Say that again.
Okay, good job.
Went around the outside, like you
You're
called it.
P4 right now. Russell ahead. Gap ahead at 2.2.
Now you pop out of the stream, you'll see it. Nice little move. Oh yeah. Alright, Charles got back around him on the straight. At the moment I have 3.
We still have a chance. Next car behind is Norris.
Charles got him back on the following DRS straight. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. At the moment we are around at the sprint race of Sao Paulo. Charles gets around his rival, Nick. Nick Fury, that's good. That is good, sir. I like that.
Mode push. Copy. No more overtake. And let's go charge on, please. Yeah, copy. Head down, crack on. You've got a Haas behind. Let's focus. Gasly behind.
Now
Behrman
this
got
was
by
at
him.
turn 3. Can they squeeze by? And the Haas completes the move.
Charge on, charge on.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, so far so good. It's a sprint race, so kind of jockeying for position at the moment. Vettel just dropped back to 13th. He got passed by Behrman and Hadjar. And then you have Schumacher, who's up maintaining 5th position. He's trying to overtake Leclerc. He does have Norris right behind him. And there's a little bit of a train right behind Leclerc at the moment. More than a second gap back from Tsunoda. Tsunoda's sitting in P3. He's half a second back from Russell. And then Max has a 3-second gap over George at the moment. But behind Mick, there's a little bit of a DRS train from Norris to Magnussen to Doohan to Hamilton to Drugovich to Hadjar to Behrman to Vettel. All the way to Gasly. Like, everyone's like within DRS range of each other. Basically all the way out until 20th.
Gasly has DRS behind.
So Drugovich just got out of DRS range to Hamilton. Oh, Leclerc just got passed by Schumacher. Let's go.
Okay, good job. In terms of position, you're P4 right now.
Here's the
Clean
replay.
air. Hopefully, we can get.
So we're heading now into turn 5. It's certainly inviting.
Nice. Let's go, Mick.
And Mick Schumacher says, Dankeschön. Thank you very much.
Okay, mode push.
Yeah, copy.
Let's see if you can find a new time. Ahead of you, you have Tsunoda. Tsunoda 1.1 right now. Leclerc close behind. He's 0.8 behind. So we just need to go charge on.
Okay.
Ooh, Mick just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
We'll get the tires calmed down.
Copy.
Oh, let's go! Yeah. Making a move on Russell. Okay. Next up into 3rd. Let's get those tires under control.
Good job.
How many what? Just the one.
Tsunoda ahead of you.
Oh, like in the season? This is round 21. In terms of drivers, or?
Crash ahead.
Cool.
Yeah, it's still Max leading the championship at the moment. He's got a little bit of a buffer over Yuki. Yuki did. Oh, there goes Nico. Okay, a place to lose it. Do you play the F1 game at all, Roxbest?
You can
He
pick up the
DRS
pace now.
range. He did. Russell's got us. Here comes George. There goes George. Oh, wait. We get DRS back on him? Yeah, we do. Alright, cool. We might be able to get that position back. Yeah, the F1 Manager games are pretty good. I'd definitely recommend 24. It's got a couple more additions to the game. Like the 11th team, the creative team. I'm
Let's take a
enjoying
look
that.
at the
I got some
replay.
mods to help out
And
with
it was
some
Mick
stuff. Like,
Schumacher involved.
I got Seb Vettel back, which is
The
pretty
opportunity
cool.
begging to be
Unretired him, you
taken.
know. I haven't played
Up
any of the
into
new
third and contending
F1
for a podium
games
place.
yet. I think the last F1 game I played is probably like, probably like F1 2019 or 2020. It was like right before the reg changes. Oh, let's go, Mick. Up into third.
This tire has plenty of life. We can push.
Yeah, yeah. I can understand the addiction for sure. Like, when I tell people I play this game, I'm always like, don't worry, it only took 250 hours to figure out what not to do. So, I'm fully on board and support the addiction. Ooh, Vettel's catching the Behrman. This has been an interesting campaign though, because I like wanted to play Porsche. I was like, okay, let's find some
Let's
way to
keep
make
going.
this happen. And this is season 2. And we're actually doing quite well. And Mick has come into his own. Surprisingly, doing quite well. He's probably one of the better drivers in the grid right now. And with the major regulations going into 26, I'm hoping that we can at least develop our car enough to consistently fight for podiums. You have a couple podiums under our belt this season with Mick. I was hoping Vettel would be able to at least get one, but hasn't happened this season. Fingers crossed.
Here we are down at turn 7. Struggling with the car, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
I did build the car for combat, Daniel. I made it so it goes through the air behind other cars the best this season. We built our car for combat according to Brad Pitt's rules of engagement. We have some of the best following aerodynamics, so we do follow cars really well, which is surprisingly somewhat effective. But
Your managing is good.
outright pace, we are definitely at the back of the grid in terms of outright pace, as we also developed our car for tire superiority. I think we have one of the better cars with tire preservation, so the plan was to just stay out of trouble
Good
and
job.
stay on the track as long as possible. Nice. We got
But
back
this is
past
what
Russell.
happened. Now we're watching the action closely here. The opportunity's there.
So like our focus is pretty much tire preservation, engine cooling, and being able to follow other cars, because going into 25, we definitely weren't going to just make the fastest car right off the bat, especially with how dominant Red Bull has been. They've been more dominant this season than they were last season, which is kind of crazy. Like, they were pretty much...
Cool rear
I
left.
think they
if you
won like
can
the
at
first
all.
like
Yeah, copy.
at least the first like 6 races of the season. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. They won like the first 6 races.
management good.
And headed halfway into the season, Yuki led the championship after his win in Silverstone, which was pretty nice. And then he had a couple rough races. But Mick did manage to get his first win of the season. He picked up his first win of his career at Monza, of all places. Definitely didn't expect that to happen. He just was dominant from the start. Like, just... He qualified okay, and then worked his way through the field. It was an odd race because it was, like, wet weather, but it was, like, such a light rain that DRS was still active for most of the race. So, like...
Gasly has
Come on,
DRS.
Vettel. Still in the DRS train. Kind of what happens at this track, though. Cars behind us.
Next is Russell.
Who do you usually pick as your team, Rox, when you're running the manager game?
How is the tire? How is the deck?
Good, it's okay.
Williams. I am a big Carlos Sainz fan, so
You did a good job. 12.
for some reason.
Right then.
Well, they don't
take a
start
look
with
now.
a.
Now down at the center S.
They don't start with a
They
horrible
decide
team.
to give it a go.
Like, don't they have like really good high speed
Up to
downforce
12th and
settings,
sniffing
right?
at those points places.
I mean, yeah. So then if they start off with decent high end speed, like, you gotta just work on their low and medium. So it took me forever to figure out how to like develop cars in this game. And I was trying to do it without like researching and Googling and immediately jumping on the YouTube pages like, oh, how do I build the fastest car in F1 Manager? Ooh, Yuki tearing up the track. Just put the fastest lap in. 108.9. Actually managed to get that gap down to Max. Pretty good. You gonna have a go at Max this lap?
No problem. Car behind his bag.
Alright, Lando just got past me.
Banger.
So these two are still actually in a championship fight right now.
Great job. You're P4 right now. Ahead of you, you have Russell.
Let's see what happened there. And it was Mick Schumacher involved.
And Mick got him back on the DRS straight.
The
Very
gap
good.
opens up for them. And the overtake is made.
Hamilton's doing surprisingly well again. I mean, he was really, really quick in practice and qualifying, so... Nope. Oh,
Now
no.
we're watching the action closely here. And ends up making contact with the barrier.
Oh,
Well, they
no.
may have been keen to leave their
Yep,
mark,
Vettel
but I think
just-
that was a little too
Vettel
literal.
just broke his
Don't
front
you?
wing
Understood.
and he dinged the chassis, so... Yeah, I think we might have to
Are you
just...
okay?
Crash. Alright, yeah, we're gonna retire Vettel after that
We're
one.
boxing this lap.
That's a
We're going to have
bummer.
to retire the car, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he just messed up the chassis and destroyed the front wing. There's only a few laps left, so about 10 laps left of the sprint. Now, he's not fired, but he is retiring at the end of this season, so.
Let's add the lift and coast back in.
4. So we have the Brazilian Grand Prix, which is after this sprint race. Ooh. Making Lando going at it. And then we have, I believe, after Sao Paulo is Lusail. And there is Vegas. And then last but not least, Abu Dhabi. Then changes afoot. 2026 regulations kick in. Got some driver changes happening.
Let's use that K1.
No, Cadillac won't exist in this game. It could. Yeah, this in real life, yeah. So Sauber switches to Audi. They get an Audi power plant, and Cadillac comes into play. Let's see if we can put a lap in real quick.
Okay, perfect. Let's get back up to pace.
Yes, for Cadillac will have some Ferrari engines. At least for the first 2 seasons, I think, and then I think GM is developing its own F1 engine once they announce. Yeah, it's gonna be curious to see who they, if they decide to keep, if they decide to keep Bottas and Perez for that long, because both of them will be a little long in the tooth. They'll be nearing 40 by then. Well, Fernando's a bit of a legend, though, so.
The throttle is not working properly.
They didn't bring Hulkenberg in. Surprised they didn't retire him.
DRS.
Copy.
I'm sorry, is that Magnussen getting ahead of Norris? Look at that. Aston Martin showing up. Yeah, they go to Mexico City. It's usually around 20 of the. The race at the highest elevation. Sorry, Rox, if you can't, I don't know if you can hear my buddy on Discord or not in the chat. I don't know if I'm not sure.
Okay, we're still okay.
Rox, can you hear my my buddy on Discord or not? Sure, sounds like I'm just having a conversation with myself then. I'm not sure. I don't have the stream audio on because I don't want it to overlap with the. Okay, Magnussen's coming along nicely.
No more lift and coast. Brake charge on.
Alrighty. Come on, Mick. There goes Magnussen. Maybe not. George is holding strong in third. Hey, what up, Patwitz? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Okay, so Kevin behind his DRS.
So far so good. We actually had a semi-decent. I know it has been a minute. We have had a semi-decent season so far. Currently ahead of all the board goals. We just got a couple more races to leg out, and then get set for 2026. The reg changes. We'll see where we stack up against the rest of the field.
It's okay.
Maybe try and see if. Hey, Max, got around Schumacher.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Right, we're down at turn 5. It's
K-Mag
there
in
for
the
the taking.
Aston. Clerk and Lando right behind him. Oof.
Closer and closer to that podium.
Yes, they
now
are.
in 4th place.
We'll see who comes out on top for the first few races, and hopefully we can outdevelop the rest of them. Been saving up as much money this season as possible for that. It's gonna be pretty crazy. There's definitely some interesting driver changes that are gonna be happening, as well as
And
just
charge off.
I think we got Vettel retiring, so we've had to
Okay, close behind.
figure out who we were going to replace him with, and I'm taking a gamble
Keep
on
going. You're doing good.
a youngster, giving him. Who's taking Vettel's seat indeed? Well, right now no one, because he just crashed out and retired. But oh man, why you gotta guess it like that right off the bat, huh? Why you gotta guess it right off the bat? Come on. Was it youngster? I said youngster, huh? And I gave it away right off the bat.
Russell ahead.
Nice.
Now
Nick's
we
got
can
him.
see what happened. We're following the action through turn 5.
Well, I mean,
Can
by
they
then,
squeeze
you know,
by?
Mick will be the veteran, right? He'll be in F1 for a few seasons, and instead of, because Yuki's actually been doing really good this year. He's technically still fighting Max for the championship. So instead of Hadjar getting the promotion going into 26, he's staying at RB, which means Lindblad had nowhere to go. Well, actually, I guess technically he could have probably went to RB, but couple interesting moves. Magnussen is actually set to retire at the end of this season, I believe, as well. So he's being replaced by Lawson. So Lawson's going to Aston Martin next season. But I wanted to sign Lindblad to... Yeah. I've never used them, so I figured I'd give him a shot. Like, he's been tearing up he tore up F3 and he's tearing up F2 at the moment, if I remember his first season. So funny enough, in the F2 season, Pato O'Ward I think is leading the championship. So. Because he's actually been doing decent. Colapinto hasn't been able to take the seat from him because he's actually been doing good. Doohan's had a pretty decent. He's actually scored points Crazy. Gasly managed to score. I mean, Alpine's actually done somewhat decently. They're not the bottom of the barrel right now. Gasly scored a podium at Singapore.
3 laps to go. 3 laps.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I didn't think Dewan got a fair shake in real life. I knew that they were kind of just going after Colapinto because of the money, but I mean, right now, Hulk's going to be gone as well. I think. Nice. Oh, that's nice. RB can get good if they just spend their money right. I don't know what's up with McLaren. What's that, Daniel? What's going on? Dang. McLaren's just kind of been nowhere. Like, I expected them to actually do something in 25, but
2 laps to go.
They just
laps. Okay to push.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's a good choice. Behrman's gonna be pretty solid, Lindblad. I was thinking about maybe doing another series in
Car behind is Kevin. He's 1.2 behind.
Trying to
Just do
use
the best you
Antonelli. I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing right now. We were the slowest team on the grid at the start of 2024. And Charles gets back around. I was curious, like, if you took, like, the best drivers and put them on the worst cars and see what would happen. Kimmy always makes mistakes. Yeah, I was gonna try and do a new series. I wanted Kimmy Maserati. Yeah, I was actually gonna bring Alfa Romeo back and try and bring Kimmy and Carlos Sainz. So I want Sainz as the senior driver, and then Kimmy is the youthful Italian rookie.
Car behind his bag. The gap is
Throwing that idea around.
Who will totally catch
But
them
I
up,
do want to.
okay?
That'll be in a whole different venture. I want to see where.
Starting last lap, last.
See where 26 goes with the Porsche team. I think next year there's only going to be one rookie, and that's going to be Arvid Lindblad. He's currently. No, he'll be going to. What is it? Yeah, he's replacing Isaac Hajar at RB, and then Isaac is replacing Sonoda. So
Here's the replay. As we look,
yeah, Yuki got dropped.
Oh no! Why
He'll
they
probably
go?
hang out at Red Bull
Well,
for a
hopefully
season,
not a
and
sign
then
of things to come.
P5 for the sprint race. Decent amount of points.
Tsunoda
Oh, tell me we
wins.
did not just.
Yuki Tsunoda wins the sprint.
Are you kidding? What? No, this is not happening again. This is not happening again. Mick, get out and push. No. I just ran out of fuel on the last lap of the sprint race. He was. You saw that, right? Like I don't. Fuel, man. Yeah, it's really bad if you run out of fuel. That means you can't finish the race. Oh. okay. Double DNF, boys.
And it's a finish outside the point.
Well, it's a good
with
thing it's only the sprint
for Mick
race.
Schumacher.
They'll be disappointed to have not even finished the sprint here today.
From P5 to nothing. Yuki got around Max. Alright, so he picked up 1 point. Okay. Ugh, that just hurt my soul. Oh, that hurt my soul.